Hello everybody, we're back with more Slay the Spire. Last time we got a win on Ironclad, which was the very first on camera. Don't expect that to be the norm. I am not particularly great with the silent. You saw before, I only have 4 out of 41 wins. So that's a win rate just north, actually just south of 10%. If my math holds to this level, we're screwed. Okay. Oh, excuse me, cough out of nowhere. Let's see what our boss is first. Slime. Well, if you watched the last video, you remember Slime from the third act, even though he's not in the third act, but yeah, so we need to tailor our build toward... Slime's a little bit of a weird fight. You have to do a lot of damage right in the middle, which is not typical. Where's our... Okay, the elite, you cannot dodge elites any way you go. And if you want to, you gotta go on the right. Because that does not link over there. You have to go and fight this elite if you want to fight the second elite. So I guess we should tailor our run to get to there first. There's no real good first 3 floors here. I think I'm gonna go this way. So, I'm gonna... choosing a card is usually far better in my experience. It's limited experience, I'll give you that. 3 potions is not terrible, but it's very random, and you might get a potion that doesn't really help. Max HP is really good. Don't do it twisted, but I do love being able to choose a card, oh my lord. Well, shit. These both essentially do just as much damage as each other. How much does that do upgraded? That's just 12. These essentially do the same thing, because shivs do 4 damage each. And if you upgrade it, so, I mean, those two are basically... If I'm gonna get Quick Slash, I might as well get Blade Dance, because it has more synergies later down the line. If we get Shuriken, which I don't think we will, because I've only gotten it like 3 times ever, and one of them was last run. We'll be set, but I don't look for that to happen. Let's just put it that way. Neutralize, I just went right through it, weakens it, and does 3 damage, so... Doesn't really, you know, warrant too much mentioning. And we just play our hand as we got it. With the Silent, all we get is 2 cards at the beginning of each combat. That's it. No healing like the Ironclad, so you have to be a bit more conservative with your HP because it can quickly spiral if you don't. And since that's plainly more damage, we'll use Blade Dance. I'm not happy with Blade Dances. I was hoping for something like Dash. Dash is really good. So long as we get some attack, which mathematically we're guaranteed, I think, at this point, we're good. Alright. We're getting Cloak and Dagger. We're getting Cloak and Dagger. Cloak and Dagger is a great card. Mathematically speaking, I'm pretty sure. Not the best opening turn in the world, but it is damage, which is about all you can hope for on a silent beginning. Weakness, I've already went over weakness, so I'm not going to tell you again what it does. Like I said, I assume now, by this point, you know the game's mechanics, so we're gonna... That is the world's worst draw of all time. Hopefully that means we'll be able to kill him next turn. We need to do 16 damage with 2 energy. Which is not happening. I just tell you, it's just not happening. So, we're just gonna do it this way. Hopefully bring him into kill territory next turn. He has 11 health, which this should do just fine. I'm going to take... Predator's not the best card, but I do value attacks early rather than skills, just because of what I said last time. Nob does not look kindly upon backflipping around all over the place. Dagger Throw does have some nice synergy, but not with this deck so far. I think I'm gonna go Predator. It's rare that I'll pick up Predator. It's not the best card in the world. Okay, we got block taken care of, so at this point, just go wild. Do it that way, even though I don't think that way made much sense. I should have done it the other way, but we're here now, so I screwed up. We should still be fine. This thing doesn't ramp up in the least bit, so long as I can... Well, this is not the way I wanted to do it, but this is the way we're going to do it, because I cannot take damage on Silent like I can Ironclad, so... One more turn will do it. I was going to say, so long as I draw something decent to attack with. Oh, I just said I didn't want a skill, but Leg Sweep is so good against Lagavulin. Yep, going Leg Sweep. Now I have a choice. Do I think this deck can take elites? Depends what we find in the store now, don't it? Isn't it? Oh, footwork is just a godsend from above. And we will get rid of a strike. All we need now is a Noxious Fumes, and I'd be almost freaking happy. Alright, yeah. Not ideal, but at least a hit Survivor. Okay, well, we're gonna do it... should we do it that way? We're gonna do it this way, because that'd give us 2 more card blocks. And it'll, 2 more card draws, excuse me. I know I could have weakened him, which might have been the right play, because it would lower his damage for 1 turn, but it's only 1 turn. Whereas this will give me more options next turn. And we're gonna shiv him for basically 1. I don't think we need the power potion for this particular fight, but what do I know? Oh, this is gonna suck so much ass from a damage perspective. I might have made a whoopsie not using the power potion. I'm just gonna throw it out there. This is where Cloak and Dagger doesn't really do much, because all it does is screw us in the long run. But I don't really want to just take all this down. You know what, fuck it. This could be a bit more of a problem, but I can weaken you. I don't like the way this is playing out. Now that should kill him next turn. I'm taking a lot of damage to make this happen, just by the way. But he's dead, so yeah. I overloaded my deck on skills. I'm pretty sure it was the problem there. We will want Dagger Spray. Now, the question is, do I think we're gonna veer? I don't really like my chances fighting that Super Elite. Nah, I'm good. Maybe we could have taken it. We'll never know. But with the way things are looking right just now, wasn't really savoring the chance. That was, actually, I guess, fine, but... Actually, no, it wasn't. It was, quite bad. Quite terribly played, all in all. But that'll weaken him for next turn. Which is good, considering all we can sit here and do now. I forgot to tell you last time, this guy does, entangle you so you cannot attack. So no neutralize, all we can do is defend. But since he's weakened, we don't have to defend all that much, so it's fine. He's dead. Since we know Gremlin Knob won't be the next elite, what would I burst if I even got burst? Leg Sweep. Acrobatics, we don't have the energy for. Piercing Whale, should have looked who the freaking boss was. Alright, it was Slime. Slime is not really that great of a target for Piercing Whale. Unless you hold it until the very end where he splits into 4. And then possibly you can see value there. Blade Dance would give you 4 shivs, but you'd be using 2 energy to do it, which is just pointless unless you upgrade Blade Dance, which we're not upgrading first, we're upgrading legwork first. Or legwork, footwork. I think we just skipped this. It hurts me to say that, but I think we just skipped that. We go to a campfire. What's this path looking like? I think we'll be fine to upgrade. I don't like it, but I think we'll be... Actually, you know what? We should upgrade Dagger Spray first, just because this hallway fight could be a bunch of slimes. That's really good. That's really good. I mean, it wasn't a bunch of slimes, but it could have been. But this will still help us right now. We'll get that thing near death. There was one fight in particular I was not looking forward to. This was not it, but should take you out. Take it out. And then we're basically done. Want to save this for one particular hallway fight, which we might be seeing. There's no point not playing footwork right now, so we're going to do so. He's in... No, we can't kill him this turn. I don't think we can. That would be 8, 14. So close, yet so far away. And now you're dead. Excuse me. Terror Plus is just fantastic, and I will take it here. Wow, an upgraded leg sweep. I already have a leg sweep, but Caltrops, though. Caltrops is basically thorns. I was hoping for, honestly, that money event, but I didn't get it. Bandage Up is tempting, since it's a plus, and, well, Silent has next to no sustain, and it's free. And it frees itself up, but you know what? Yeah. The only thing I can afford would be Leg Sweep and Terror. Or Caltrops. I already have Terror, so you don't need 2. Leg Sweep or Caltrops? Upgraded Leg Sweep, I might add. Versus Slime? If I had more HP, I'd say Caltrops, but since we don't... I say we're gonna get another leg sweep. It's probably a mistake looking at it now, but here we are. Upgrade Cloak and Dagger because it gives 2 shivs and more block. Combine that with footwork, and hopefully that will lead to success. It's 10 damage. We can block that, no problem. And they'll be dead next turn on the left. Weaken you, because you'll be alive longer. And we'll end you. That makes us vulnerable whenever you kill one of these things, just by the by. So, you gotta be careful of when you kill them, generally. There we are. We've been living life on the edge, haven't we? Draw, we don't need any of that. Not until we have more energy anyway. We're gonna take the event. That's actually kind of exactly what we wanted to happen. However, to get a heal, so we can keep upgrading, we have to give it something. And right now, I'm leaning toward giving away Blade Dance. You know what, I think I will. It is only a small heal. looking at it now, but I think we'll be fine to upgrade before this boss. And this might be the end of the run. Right here, boys. But we're gonna try. I should have done this before, but I'm a dumbass. Yep, totally should have done this before, but I'm a dumbass. But at least we get an extra 1 block out of it. Ooh. I'm saving the explosive potion. We have to just do as much damage as we possibly can this turn. We'd have to do 20 next turn, but with a 50% thing, so all we'd have to do is 15 next turn. It's conceivable we could split him. What's the draw looking like? Yeah, we could, that's 12 plus 8, 20, plus, that'd be 30 damage. We can split him next turn. In fact, we will split him next turn. It's just, that's not necessarily great, because he'll be splitting at 60. Which is an awful high split, but it's a lot better than eating the 35 damage attack he's about ready to unleash. Oh boy. I mean, we have, well... If we hit that, they get 63 each. You know what? Footwork's more value long term. I'm gonna hope that I can survive this. Which, for the moment, I will. For the moment. That's the key words here. This fight gets worse the longer it goes, obviously. Shouldn't need explaining, so I'm not gonna. I'm gonna get rid of that out of my deck, because get that garbage out of my deck. It's gonna be a very defensive turn next turn, I see. That's not good. Well, I guess it is good. Now, isn't it? We're not doing any damage, which frightens the hell out of me, but, they just keep attacking, folks. I mean, they don't stop attacking, like, ever, so... He will be splitting at 35, or 34? 35, I should assume 34. I really wanted to save that until next turn when they all split, though, for the most value. But if I do this, it'll put me to 18. Means I'll take... oh, it's too much. Maybe I should have used both powers at the beginning of the frickin' fight, but I didn't think I'd need both of them for a slime boss. This will not split him. This will put him to 37, which is optimal, so I'm gonna let it ride. I don't like getting on this low on silent, but we're letting it ride. We're letting it ride for precisely this reason. Right fricking here. Right fricking here. But, I guess we didn't really need that block right there, but yeah. If I survive this, God help me, because I did not think I would. But it's looking like I might. Looking. Not guaranteeing it, but looking like we might. He should split next turn, which is decent. He's at the 69 health, he'll split at 34, we'll say. I could split him this turn, but why though? Why do that? Just get this crap out of my deck. And then we can split him next turn. This is ideal right here. Now they'll only have 13 health each. Are we gonna live through this shit? We shouldn't. But we might well. Well, get rid of that. If you don't know what After Image does, I guess I never explained this one before. After Image, everything you play, you gain a armor, so it really synergizes well with Blade Dance. But since we don't have this in our deck natively, I saw no reason not to get rid of the blade dance. This is gonna hurt, and it's gonna suck. But God willing, so long as we get one attack, just one, we'll be fine. Just one. We got it. We only got the one, too. Boy, you're just gonna keep taunting me that I gave away that one card now, aren't you? 1,000 cuts is really nice for the next act. Oh, Lord. Well, they gave us an energy relic. Arguably the, really good turn 1. Every turn after that really sucks, because you get 3 cards with 4 energy, and... I mean, to be fair, I do have quite a lot. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 2-cost cards. You know what? I've never made a hovering kite build work, and I'm gonna... You know what? I feel like trying it. It's a good thing I didn't take Tools of the Trade. I've had 2 Tools of the Trade with that before, and your entire hand just goes kaplooey. You have none left. With 4 energy sitting there, you feel awful. I think we're gonna go... What's the boss? The boss is the same as last time, so... I'm recording this right at, well, about an hour after I just edited the entire Ironclad run. We're gonna go... this way. Ba-do-ba-do, 2 to discard. I will discard... Defends, because I have 5 energy from, the Lantern and the Hovering Kite. Terror you first, and then that's about all we can do. Hovering Kite is either really great or really terrible. In this case, it's going to work just fine, but not always will it do so. Need more expensive cards if I'm really going to make Hovering Kite work. We don't need that, and we don't need that. I should have played that in a completely different order. I'm just completely stupid. You always use 1,000 cuts first, because every card you use, well, you do damage with it. This is really bad. Alright, I forgot you can't play it, you have to just wait. So that hurts. It hurts in a bad, bad way. We don't need leg sweep and we don't need defend here. Dash is really more of what I wanted in Act 1, not really what I wanted in Act 2, but it can still help. So I'm still gonna take it. Oh, fuck my life. These are both really good. Which one do I want? In this act, 1,000 cuts might be better, especially considering its cost. I think I'm gonna go 1,000 cuts here. Why? Because it's AoE. Oh, this... Boy, we're gonna have a hell of a first turn. I'll tell you. This is... oh, hell. Okay, we don't need block this turn. He's just jacking around on his own. And might as well play defense at this point, because they do damage. Really wish I had poison. If I had poison, this would all be nice. But we don't have poison, do we? No, Buck, we don't. And I'll get an extra card draw. Wowie. What an awful turn. Just an awful, awful turn. You gotta get rid of these. This is why I don't usually take Hovering Kite, just by the way. But we did get Dash. We did, so that is something. We're going to this first, that next. Just shank the hell out of you. Dash, and block. I could have used Terror, and probably should have used Terror, but it's just such a waste. We're gonna take a little bit of damage, but this fight can go so much worse than what it has so far. You know what? Yeah. Yeah. That would do 8. Or wait, nope, that would do 8, which is just enough to get him in range. Or actually, that would just kill him. I said I wanted poison, but then you go and give me poison. I don't know if I really want the poison. Poison is really nice against what I just fought, and I know at least one other fight where it just makes the encounter trivial. But I don't know if my deck is too big to really support that without any draw power. I don't have any draw power. Flying Knee is just not that great. It seems really great, but it's not that great, at least in my experience. Piercing Wail, again, is really good. And looking like the better option, but we have no scaling damage whatsoever. Poison does scale, but you need a lot of it, which is... The old me would have just taken poison in a heartbeat, because I love poison in this game, but... Especially in a defensive deck like this, poison, you know what, screw it, we're still gonna do it. You didn't learn a damn thing, have you? No? But this is the fight I was talking about that makes poison is a lot better. So, there we are. That was not the right order to do that in. Slow your roll here a little bit, son. Alright. Maybe I should. That'll be 8. 14 damage, we will take none, and we're set up. At this point. Get rid of that, and yeah, you see the problem with flying kite, a hovering kite at this point, I trust. It can be good if you have a lot of draw power, but we don't have a lot of draw power now, do we? No, we don't. Give me that poison back on the one card. Ah, you didn't get it back. Oh, that kills me to do, though. Gotta get rid of these two. Now, the question is, do we take... I don't think the answer is ever yes. When the answer is the question is, should we take damage on Silent, the answer is usually a big old no. No. No, you bloody idiot, it's not the right answer. Terror is actually really nice here, so I'm gonna get rid of these two because we don't honestly need them. This fight can take forever. I'll just tell you that. It certainly can. We don't need Survivor here. This is what makes this fight so much easier. Poison. So we don't have to chew through that metal armor. Weak also makes it a lot easier. Which we have 5 on him and 97 vulnerable stacks, so he's not feeling too happy about life right now. Now he's only getting 9 armor per turn, which is a lot better than 12. We don't need defend, and we don't need no stinking strikes. Well, do we need a stinking strike? No, we don't need no stinking strikes. Yeah, let's rock. This fight is slow, but it's not usually difficult. Usually. I will say the synergy between Predator and the other... Well, shit, dude. I mean, poison stacks on itself, so... You're darn right. I will upgrade 1,000 Cuts, though, because 1,000 Cuts is just... It's so much passive damage. Wow, this is Pretty much all you could ever want in a turn 1 now, isn't it? I think it is. We don't need those in the least bit. I don't know how I'm making this work. The first time I got Hovering Kite, I think I died like 2 fights in. So, I mean, this is actually going a lot better than it ever should for me. And you see just the brutality at work here. The mass AoE brutality going on before your eyes. It's why I personally like 1000 Cuts. A lot of people don't like it, apparently. Oh wow, this just sucks something now, doesn't it? We're gonna take damage here, or will we? Yeah, we're gonna take damage. I mean, there's no way around it, but we can at least mitigate the amount of damage we're gonna take. So that was less than optimal. That shouldn't have to be said, but I guess I'm gonna say it anyway. This is more damage in the long run, so we're gonna do that. We don't need that, or any of that. And she's dead. Don't even have to play anything else. Not that we had anything that would have done damage anyway. Oh my gosh. I am an absolute power whore, so when I get something like footwork, or you give me a choice of footwork, oh, you know I'm upgrading that. Because it just ups every other block in the deck. I mean, we have Cloak and Dagger, we have Leg Sweep, we have Dash. Actually, we have 2 Leg Sweeps. We have Dash, we have Survivor, we have all kinds of defense, we have Poison. I'm not a true believer in this run yet, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there. 10% would be 7, so 21 max health would put us down to 49. No, I've never taken this event, and I don't see a reason why you would, unless you have Singing Bowl or... Oh man. Bird-faced Urn would be huge, but we don't get it. Should we go full-on meme deck territory at this point? I mean, if you can beat the scaling bird if you have enough footworks. I've done it before. Oh, Panacea is so nice, though. I have 200 gold. That would put me down to 100 and around 150, a little less than 150. Or rather, that'd put me down to about 50. So that put me, yeah. So I couldn't get a card taken out if I did that. I will take the footwork, I know that much. And this fight... we'll get rid of a strike. We don't need it. I don't think we do anyway. Either way, this run's been fun. Holy fuck. Get rid of these 2. You know what? We don't need both of them up right now, but oh, right, I don't have energy because I'm a dumbass. We're only gonna take 1 damage, so it's fine. Wowee, you give me all this shit, don't you? Well, this is not going great, but it could be absolutely worse, I suppose. We don't need Leg Sweep this turn. We don't need Survivor this turn. This would be where Panacea would come in handy, but I don't remember what this exactly is. It might be a Strength down? I don't remember what this thing does, to be honest. Alright, it does Malleable. That's what that does. Weak, apparently. I need Dash. I need Defend. Get rid of these 2. Weaken you, and then Defend, and he's dead. Lost a bit of HP, I'm not happy about that. Catalyst is a win condition, and I will not pass that up with all the deadly poisons I have in my deck. This could be bad. I guess I didn't let you read that, did I? I've already read it so many times I never even think about that, my bad. Get rid of the... get rid of deadly poison. Excuse me. $21. I gotta start doing damage to him though. But I can't just take that much damage. I'm doing damage just by playing cards anyway, so they're on a timer, essentially. Of course, so am I. So we're slowly whittling them down pretty much to a T on the card. 1,000 cuts. Yep. We're still gonna take 3 damage here. This is not generally how I like this fight to go. I don't need catalyst here. Nobody's poisoned, jackass. Oh my lord. That's so much damage coming in. That's 32 damage. We're gonna take 10 more. Holy hell. Get rid of the unupgraded. And we're fine from here. At least we should be fine. If we're not fine, I'd be very surprised. We only need 1 block. We don't really need poison at this point. So I guess we didn't really... Now, well done, weakling. The giant mock claps whilst he riles up the crowd with exaggerated gestures. Gold and confetti shower you. Time for the real challenge. The last battle left a small opening in the Colosseum's wall. You can easily escape through there while everyone's distracted. Do you stay and fight? Hell no. The next fight... It would kill us. It would kill me. It's not happening. It's either 2... I remember once it was, don't need that right now. Guess Cal's kind of a dead draw in this deck. That was a mistake to take that, I'm thinking. Get rid of an unupgraded leg sweep as well. Again, I don't know how many times you need to do this to learn your lesson, old man, but you need to use that in the opposite order. And he never will. Uh, 10 damage. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I still say the 1,000 cuts should go toward the flight, but it doesn't. It doesn't. We don't need the defend, we don't need that. I should kill that. Yes, it should. Well, we certainly don't need those. I mean, you could make the argument that you should keep those in your hand so you can freaking exhaust them. But on the other hand, I don't want to take a bunch of damage, so... Hey, Catalyst actually gets to do something for once. Woohoo! Don't want to fill the rest of our draw pile with dazes, so I'm not going to use the defend because we don't need to use it. She's dead turn after next, assuming, of course, that, forward, take her touch. No, wait, no, that totally works. Yeah. Alright, we're eking along here. Well, shit, dude. I know I gave away the one blade dance, but now that I've gotten a bit of a synergy here, I guess with Death of 1,000 Cuts, why the hell not? We're resting. I really don't want to, but we're doing it, just because I need all the health I can get going into this fight. Oh, we don't need the defense, thank you very much. I really don't want to use Terror until the artifacts are gone. And I should have done this before. I have a bad habit of not doing that. We're taking another footwork because it's free, and why the hell not, right? Yeah, just start the cutting now. Yeah, we'll do it this way. I don't know if we have enough damage to do this. That's the one thing I'm not so sure on. And there went the little bit of damage we had. No. Yeah. Well, we might have enough damage to do this. I know you're thinking, you should have taken a strength potion at the beginning of this. It'd have been alright. Wouldn't have been the best, but it would have been alright. I'll give you that. He's dead? Well, now he is. So now, too late, we get Predator back. I think we'll be fine if I can ever start getting some poison up on this dude. We don't need leg sweep here. We don't need defend here. This should do it for him. Sure, well, we'll just use another footwork. God knows we got 10 dexterity. I think we're in oh my god. Well, sorry, Poison. I love you and you're a win condition, but we need to survive this turn first. Yep. Kind of a big deal. Survive. Now we can put the terror on him. Alright, so this is big whammy attack, so we weathered that pretty darn well, if I do say so myself. Start stacking the poison up on him, and there we are. If I could get an upgraded Ring of the Snake, or Ring of the Viper, or whatever that is, I would be so happy. I don't think I will, but I would be so happy. Guess I didn't need all that. I guess I should have kept the strike. I'm just a dumbass. Could throw the poison potion here, but I think we'll be just fine without it. Don't need these. This is almost a dream situation. Is Catalyst coming? Catalyst is coming up maybe soon. Catalyst will do some work for us here. Assuming we can survive long enough for it to do the work. Which is always the question now, isn't it? Which I think we will! I think we will. We don't need defend. We don't need leg sweep this turn. And he's dead. We won. We eked through that act now, didn't we? Tools of the Trade is just a hell no. I'll go with Corpse Explosion Plus, thank you very much. Well, shit dude, only took you that long, but we got a Sozu, my favorite energy relic of the game, which means we can no longer gain potions, but since I got 3 sitting up here, it's like, so what? Also, for those who don't know, Juzu Bracelet, I know I said no more tutorials, but I'm going over no more of the stuff we got last time tutorials. Juzu Bracelet means there's no more enemy combats in these rooms, which is generally good, unless you get the arena event like we did last time. That was like the one exception, I think, but technically it wasn't a normal enemy fight, it was an event fight, so technically they were right. We're going to start... Wow, wait, there's a lot of rests on this path. I think we're just gonna go this way. Don't need that this turn. Don't need that this turn. I will never learn my lesson, so I don't know why you're even asking the monitor at this point. Yeah, that was about 8 damage. I just pissed away for really no discernible reason. I have 16... 23 damage coming in. I need both of those. Actually, you know what? No, I don't need both of those. Yeah, that's better. The reason I put poison on him was because he's going to shield himself. I'm not sure if that was the right play. We only need... We need 14... Yeah, we need 2 of them. Breaks my heart to do it, but you see the problem now with Hovering Kite. In my rush to get an energy relic, I settled for Hovering Kite, which just... With Sozu, I guess I shouldn't have chosen Sozu, knowing that I had Hovering Kite. But I did, now didn't I? Not a good argument, I realize. Believe me, folks, I realize it. Take that off the table. You'll be dead next turn, so we're gonna prepare to kill you. Actually, you're dead this turn. So next turn we just gotta kill you and we're done here. Corpse Explosion is a win condition. If you don't know, like basically, we don't need that, and we don't need that. Wait, do we need that? No, we don't need that. It basically, if I infect this person, which I'm going to, because if I need to, when he dies, he would do 49 damage to everybody else. It's based on their max HP, so it's like an AoE boom! And it's really kind of sweet. We could use backflip here. We need card draw badly. I've never done this event because I always think it would kill me on silent. On this run, I don't think we have the ramping damage necessary to... Unless we drew Corpse Explosion. Do I think I could survive it? What's next? A shop. Leading into another couple fights. I'm not gonna take it. I know it's a mistake. I know it's a mistake. I don't like just leaving it there, okay? But shit. I hate that boss. You know what? I will take an upgraded Cloak and Dagger, though. And we will remove another basic strike from our deck. I really wanted Noxious Fumes, but Noxious Fumes just... Against Donu and Deka, it just takes too damn long to make a difference. It's really good against, let's see, there's Donu and Deka, there's the Bird we fought last time, and then there's the Timekeeper. It's really, really good against Timekeeper. We're gonna take the hallway fights, because I don't really feel... Well, this is exactly the thing before. We would have fought 2 of them. Need that. We don't need to defend. We don't need that this turn. 2, 3, 4... Actually, you know what? We don't need Neutralize here. Is he learning? Maybe he is. Don't get your hopes up, boys and girls. Well, this is about as good a first turn as I could have ever hoped for. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. You see the synergy with Blade Dance now. You get a bunch. At least it wasn't Timekeeper. Timekeeper kind of, I don't want to say it counters this deck because I don't think it does, but it would not have been as fun. I would have had to play very smart, which you know is not always my forte in this game. To be fair though, from what you've seen, it's 100% win rate so far. I will take a Blur Plus, just because Blur is... my deck's getting a little big, but I think it's fine with the amount of powers that we have. Because that means hopefully we won't dead draw into 1, 2, 3 Footworks right out the get-go. Footworks, I think, is one of Silent's best cards. Oh my god. We don't need to defend here. We don't need that here. 1,000 cuts. We'll backflip for the card draw. That's kind of what I wanted, but not really what I wanted. We're gonna use the potion here because that thing needs to die quickly. It has to. If it doesn't, in very short order, we will be screwed. We're gonna take 11 damage. Oh, no, we're gonna take 1 damage. Oh, no, we are gonna take 11 damage. I forgot we were constricted. Get rid of that. That would take it down to 12. I think we get rid of Neutralize here. I don't want to do it, but I think we do. Okay, we're not taking damage this turn. This is a good turn, as far as I'm concerned. We did give up our one of whole 3 things here to make this happen, but what can you do? If we do this, we're just... gotta do it this way. I mean, this isn't exactly perfect either. That wouldn't help. That would just bring it down to 24. We're gonna eat some damage here, and I really don't like it. Oh, great. Why couldn't we drew you last turn? Jackass. We don't need footwork here. That hurts me to say that, but we don't. It's because the fight's over. Skewer would actually be pretty nice here, so I'm gonna take it. And yeah, I'm gonna rest, because we took a bit of pounding that time. Take that however you want it, fellas. Oh, we don't need that, we don't need that. That's for damn sure. We need to put up 10 damage, which we can essentially do through this. That will carry over to next turn, so that will help. Poison's really nice in this fight, because before he does damage, it ticks, so he has 6, so basically 24. Wowee. You'd think this would be the best turn ever. But it's not. The way we're gonna have to do this is this. So he's not doing any damage now. And he has he's not doing any damage this turn either, so... yeah, get rid of... get rid of Cloak and Dagger here. Blur, if you don't know, block's not removed at the beginning of your next turn, so it's actually really nice for this fight. So watch him do nothing. And we have 24 block to start this one. Ain't that just awesome? It's truly awesome. So he's doing nothing at this point, but sure, let's just pile on, why not? This fight either goes really well or really poorly. There is no middle ground here. That will do 50 damage. Sure, why not? Boom. We did not die, so I'm taking... Upgraded Cloak and Dagger is just so nice for this deck, though. It's so nice. You gotta go footwork in this deck. We went full-on meme build here, I'm pretty sure. But here we are. I will take the hell out of that mango. Mangoes are really good. It gave us a 14 heal, essentially. And you bet your butt, I'm not done upgrading. Neutralize would be nice. Dash is not really that great. Leg Sweep, I think, is our next applicable upgrade target, just because it does upgrade the weak duration. I'm really trying to plan to go this way, so we have hopefully only 2 more fights. There's nothing here we can afford. I guess I could afford Dagger Throw, but who the hell wants Dagger Throw this late? We're going this way. Okay, this fight could be worse. We don't need that. We don't need Blur. You know... Everything's so good. Actually, you know what? Get rid of dash and... I need terror. I need that. I need the weak, too. Blair's gotta go. Because when this thing is not weak, life sucks. Well, something unpleasant. Not a bad first turn. We did about 58 damage. Not exactly perfect either, but not a bad first turn. We need backflip. We don't need defend here, and we don't... Predator's just so nice with this kite, though. We need footwork. I guess we'll just go for the thing now. Well, shit, dude. You're gonna give me that, why not? He's getting ready to buff. Corpse explosion's not needed here. Though it would give us 16 poison, which would help accelerate this fight a lot. See, this is why I hate and love hovering kite. Kite, I said. Before anybody says I said something different. You just don't get that much value out of Corpse Explosion, though. He only has one weak left. We have to reapply weakness, so leg sweep is... you gotta have it. That does, let's see, 12 damage. 12 damage plus 6, so 18 damage. I think we gotta go with the... I think we gotta do it like this. Because that weakness makes the world a difference here. Your boy's a mathematical genius, even though I did no math whatsoever. It just kind of worked out that way. Actually, you know what? I don't need these at all. No, not that. I don't need these at all. Anything to ramp this bastard to death, I'll take it. Because things are gonna get nasty sooner or later. It's looking like sooner it'll be. 9 damage. 9 damage is not the end of the world. Backflips really... Why do you give me backflip and Predator in the same turn every freaking time? God damn it, Blur, I love you, but you come on the worst turns. You do, you come on the worst turns. He's dead anyway, so whatever. Can't take that, but I'll try nonetheless. Accuracy. Yeah, gotta go accuracy. With the many shivs as I got... Oh yeah, I'll take that deal. Why the hell not? It's a weak... I don't have a lot of relics, which is I think is what Silence scales off of, but by God, we're gonna hopefully get to the final boss. Assuming we don't die to this shit. Which... I mean, you never know with the way this is looking. Wow. We'll take 4 damage. And we're going after you. And I gotta do it. He has to die next turn. He has to. I'm saving the strength potion for the big boss. I wish I could see how much damage he was doing, but I guess I won't. I guess I don't need to know that information. The game has deigned it upon themselves to make that decision for me. We don't need Terror this turn, I don't think. That should kill the one in the middle. We will Blur and use Survivor here. And we will not be saving any of this block, so... here we are. We don't need that. We don't need poison, hopefully. Corpse Explosion's a win condition here. but we would take damage if we did it. 23, we would take 7 damage. 7 damage. I don't think we can play it. I don't think we can. I want to, but I think this was the right decision. I have been... what's the word? What is that word? Not justified, but I've been, I don't remember what that word is. I feel like a dumbass. But I've been vindicated, that's the one. I feel like I've been vindicated here. We have enough defense, I think, here. And now you see accuracy paying dividends. You know what? If we're gonna meme deck it, we're gonna go full-on meme deck. Donu and Deka is a nasty fight. A nasty fight. We need the damage. I think we need the damage. Well, that's not what I want to do for... we'll get rid of... Defend and Skewer first. We're gonna drink the Strength Potion first. Well, that could have gone much worse. Could have went a little better, but could have went much, much worse. We don't need backflip, I hope. Boy, if we had friggin' Shuriken, look how much damage we would have been doing, how many attacks we're doing here. This might not actually be, this might be pretty good. We don't, well, I mean, Corpse Explosion is a very nice thing here. And I think we got the health to jack around with it, so... You know what? Fuck it, why not? I mean, we're gonna take, yeah, about 17 damage, but... Assuming I didn't just throw this fight away, we should be fine here. As soon as he dies, we win. Okay, for anybody not following along at home. As soon as he dies, we win. Because he has Corpse Explosion. And boys, I think we might have just done it. We've done it. Boom. Your boy's 2 for 2. That's right. You just witnessed my 5th ever win on Silent. Ever. It's almost like I knew what I was doing. Wow, what a low score. Probably because I dodged so many elites in Act 2 and 3. That's what it was. I mean... But it's a win, and a win is a win, so far as I'm concerned. And just to prove the naysayers and the doubters and the haters out there. Not that. This was literally right after the Ironclad win. Well, about like I said, actually, holy crap, is it 420 right now? I guess it took me an hour and a half to edit that, and then yeah, I guess that's about right. But it's the same day. Well, morning, really, but... I guess it might have taken me 2 hours to edit that video. But either way, it was right afterwards, so back-to-back wins, that has never happened to me once, but leave it to me to do it on camera, because I am clutch like that. So anyway, next time will probably be the Defect. Let's see if we can keep this winning streak alive. It is Ascension 0, so it's nothing to brag about, but damn it if this game is not hard, so I'm bragging about it, alright? Hell, Northern Lions played this game for hundreds of hours, and he still loses on Ascension 0. So, yeah, you think about that. Anyway, the Defect is more of a... I don't want to say a mage, but you can get some really insane things going if you get a focus deck. I think I've won my last 2 Defect runs. Have I won my last 2 Defect runs? I'm gonna see. Well, there's that one. So I guess I'm on a 3-run winning streak right now. Yeah, I've won my last 2 Defect runs. Yeah, my last 2. Don't mind all those losses. Those are nothing to be concerned about. Anyway, that's it for today, everyone. Hopefully, our winning streak will continue next time on The Defect. I will see you later, everyone. Until then, see ya.